gentlemen, welcome to Positive Street Talk with Rick Moe from Rick Moe Productions. I'm sitting here in Cutz So Fresh barbershop with my good friend, Mr. Brian Hickerson here,
Yes,
the
sir.
owner and proprietor
Yes,
of this
sir.
wonderful establishment here. But other than owning this barbershop, Brian is an advocate for a lot of different things, which means he's got something to talk about on Positive Street Talk. Brian, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Thanks for having
You
me.
know,
Rick.
I seen your post on Facebook last week, and I'm like, Brian got to come on the show. I called you, you dove right in, man, with no problems.
It's all good.
And it was meant to happen because we ran into each other yesterday at the clinic.
Yeah,
So,
how about that?
Yeah. So, yeah, this is gonna be great, man. So I want to ask you a few questions about yourself, man.
Okay.
I want you to tell the masses everything. You said you ain't gonna hold back.
No, I'm not.
Well, you got 25 minutes to 30 minutes not to hold back. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Brian is an advocate for mental health, homelessness, and substance abuse. Brian, would you touch on each one of those subjects for us?
Well, I'm a product of mental health myself. I have been in every place imaginable because I didn't want to address my mental health.
Okay.
I've taken the liberty to do what I was told to do, and I have gotten better. So a lot of times when I'm out in the street, I recognize people with mental health issues, and I try to help them, feed them. If they need to go to the hospital, I'll take them. Even I've built some relationships with some police officers.
Okay.
Garfield, Cleveland, and I'm trying right now to connect with them. And when they have a mental health issue, I can go with them and help them so the situation doesn't turn out too bad.
Right, because a lot of mental health situations ends in death.
Yes.
A lot of times I've seen that.
Yes.
I've seen that.
Yep.
Yeah. So this mental health issue, it goes along with the homelessness.
Of course.
Because I see a lot of it downtown. A lot of people down there in Tent City.
Yeah.
A lot of them have mental health issues.
Yep.
You know, that I can see a lot of homeless people. They have mental health issues. And man, you must be a powerful guy to be an advocate, man.
I've been there before. Things. I've been there, Rick. I know a lot of them people.
Right.
I'm still down there.
Right.
And I am a partner and a member in the Universal DJs. It's a group that we formed together.
Okay.
There is no leader. God is the leader.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, and the music is the last thing.
Yeah.
So we minister to the city.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay. You also have dealt with substance abuse, as I have also.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't leave myself out when it comes to substance abuse.
Yeah.
We're both in recovery, which is okay with me, man. It's been working for me for the last 17 and a half years.
Yes, sir.
So touch on the substance abuse a little bit.
Well, at the beginning, it was recreational, and I crossed the line, but there was no point of return. Me being a younger fella with mental health issues, with the substance abuse, with the mental health issue and the substance abuse combined, it's really, really difficult to come out the substance abuse unless the mental health is addressed.
Right.
And that was my issue for a long time, not embracing my mental health, because my mental health has to be first for me to get out of active addiction.
Okay.
So they go hand in hand with me.
Right.
And you know, the way I give back and show God I appreciate Him is help the ones that's just like me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know about that also.
Yes, sir. I know you do.
So how long have you been in recovery?
I was introduced to recovery in 1998. I was probably about 20-something years old.
Okay.
It just wasn't my time.
I've been there also.
It just wasn't my time, and I had to collect some more information.
Yeah.
To make a concrete decision that this is what I'm supposed to be.
Right. Yeah.
October 23rd this year will be 8 years clean and sober.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was introduced to recovery back in 1988,
Wow.
and I actually managed to stay dry for 17 years. I didn't say clean or sober. I said dry because I was living that other lifestyle.
Okay.
So that's actually why I got clean and sober, so I could continue to live that other lifestyle, you know.
Okay.
And I thought it was working for me for that 17 years, but I was just collecting more information also. Because after 17 years, my disease said, okay, open up the door. Yeah. But now I've been in recovery now, like I said, 17 and a half years. So
I can relate.
I got that 17, I got a real 17 years now. First 17 years was all dry, and I was making money off the backs of others.
I did it too.
You know what I'm saying?
Because prior to this 8, I had 5.
Yeah. See.
And I wasn't following. Real quick, the thing about recovery, the roadmap is set out. All you gotta do is follow.
All you gotta do is
gotta
follow.
Figure out nothing.
That's right.
Do
it's right
told.
there.
Just do what you told.
Do what you told.
Yeah, that's it.
Take
man.
suggestions.
Yeah, that's it, man.
That's it. We got a lot in common on that, Brian. Yeah. For real. So you're also a volunteer at a treatment center along with a life skills instructor for men transitioning from treatment centers back into society.
Yeah.
How does that work for you?
I was doing an H&I at this treatment center, right? And it was 6 months, and they didn't want me to leave. I had to give it up.
Yeah.
So the director met with me and called me and was like, "Hey, the guys don't want you to leave. Can you come down here and talk with us?" I said, "Sure." So I came, and we came up with a title. I am a life skills coordinator. I was, by being in recovery and being in every treatment center in Cleveland 1,000 times, right? I understand being there. The most important thing is getting ready to transition from there to home.
Oh, I know.
A lot of times that's where guys like myself, we fail at because we don't plan. We just think it's over now. And no, it really begins.
It's just getting started.
Yeah. So I every other week, Rick, I go down there and I encourage the guys and tell them certain things to look at and be prepared for.
Yeah. I need to actually start going back down to Harbor Light. I came through Harbor Light in 08. I stepped in the doors February 13th, 2008. And I stayed in Harbor Light 18 months. Back then, you could stay 2 years. I was on a 2-year program. And I stayed 18 months, man. And that's when my journey really began because I was there a week prior, but I left back out. Went back. You know, I left something on the table at home. And they called me all that week, man. Brian, you know the feeling, don't you?
I can relate.
It actually called me all that week, man. And that Friday, I walked out of Harbor Light. I was totally insane, though. I was insane. I had, you don't have to interview me one day, Brian, so I can tell you my story.
Thank God for another chance, huh, man?
Yeah, man. You know, I didn't want to leave. I had that 2 years. I just got in my one-man room and all that stuff. Yeah. But my uncle died. I was living with my uncle and aunt in their house. I'd already wrecked their house. I was living upstairs. And my uncle passed, man, and my aunt was at home by herself. So I went home and went back to my aunt. But I stayed clean and sober, man. I wanted this time. Yeah. Like last time, I wanted to go back to the streets and finish living that lifestyle that I was living. That's all I wanted. Yeah. I wanted to make money.
Get that money.
This time, I don't care nothing about no money.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing about drinking or drugging.
Yeah.
I care about living, man.
Yeah, man.
One day at a time.
I tell you what, good brother, you've been an inspiration to me.
My man.
You feel me? One of the sharpest dressing guys, man. And you walk the walk, bro. So,
I appreciate that,
thanks for paving the way for me.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. It's a lot of guys that paved the way for all of us, man.
For sure.
All of us. Hey, this is another thing that we got in common. You're a prostate cancer survivor, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's when we ran into each other at the clinic yesterday.
Yeah. We talked the day prior.
Yeah.
And ran into each other at the clinic yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how many years you got on this prostate thing, man?
It's been almost 6. almost 6 years.
Okay, look at that camera,
Yeah,
Brian.
I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, encourage these men to go get tested for prostate cancer.
Hey, listen, brothers. If you are anything like me and been in the penal institutions in the streets half your life, we don't believe in doctors. Don't believe that, bro. Don't believe that, man. Listen, man. If you don't have a primary care doctor, you're doing yourself and your family an injustice. Mm-hmm. Even if you're taking care of your family, you're providing financially, emotionally, you're making sure everybody's cool. You're not making sure you're cool if you don't have a primary care doctors and go to the appointments, man. Do your family a good service, man, and stay around a little while, man. It's okay, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because had I not, Rick,
I know,
I wouldn't be here
today. Either. Oh yeah. I'm going to piggyback off what Brian said, man. Because listen, it's a lot of guys that I talk to because I'm a prostate cancer survivor myself. Let me tell you something. 4 out of every 5 black men is going to contract prostate cancer between the ages of 40 and 80 years old. Yep. And we catch it 4 times quicker than Caucasian people, Caucasian men. Mm-hmm. Men of color, we catch it 4 times faster. You know, we contract it 4 times faster. So we have to get checked out. Yeah. And I've talked to young men and older men. My son is behind the camera. I've talked to him about it. Mm-hmm. We have to get checked. A lot of men don't want to get the finger. You know, the finger is not the prostate cancer test, but it is a test for enlarged prostate.
Right.
You get your prostate cancer test from your blood being drawn. Mm-hmm. Okay. So go get your blood drawn. A lot of times your doctors don't ask you to take the test. You have to ask them unless they find it. My doctor found it. Yep. I've been a prostate cancer survivor since 2013. Okay. So I know about this prostate cancer issues, and we want you guys to know also. Okay. Brian, you're also a child abuse survivor. Man, you've been through it, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Man,
yeah. Can you elaborate on that a little bit for us?
I would love to.
Yeah.
As a result, Rick, of me dealing with that, how I dealt with it, I pressed it down inside. Mm-hmm. And I didn't understand the ramifications of trauma and how it has a tendency to dictate my future. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I do understand that my parents did the best they could do.
Yeah, they did the best they could do with what they had.
And they passed on what was given to them.
Right.
So, you know, that's some of the things that I dealt with in my 12-step process. Mm-hmm. I wasn't mad at them anymore. Right. I had to do something about it, my trauma now. Yeah. And what's going on presently with my trauma is affecting my relationship. Mm-hmm. And I'm in counseling now for that. Right. And what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna be quiet after this, is dealing with the little Brian inside me that's been hurt. Because I pushed him down, Rick, for years. I'm not using no substances or drinking, but the isms are still there. Yeah. And I'm working with that as we speak.
Yeah. Man, I'm glad people are here to listen to you and hear exactly what you're talking about, man. The masses out there. Yeah. They need to hear this because there's so many people out there that have gone through the same thing and they still got it pressed down. That's why it's a lot of killers, rapists, you know, because they have this thing pressed down inside that they've been through and they won't get no help for it. And they become just like the people that have bruised them and done certain things to them.
Yeah. Hey, listen, brothers, like sisters, children, older people, I encourage you to look in Webster's dictionary and define the word trauma. Ask yourself, is some of that in your life? And do something about it. Yeah. Do something about it. If I can, you can.
So, Brian, before you focus on getting your life together, you spent several years in the penal system. Not one or two, several times.
Yes, sir. Elaborate.
Elaborate. You said you weren't holding nothing back. We ain't holding nothing back.
I'm not gonna hold it back. A lot of times, Rick, when I sit down with somebody and share my background with them and let them know, I have 5 penitentiary numbers. I spent all my 20s in the penal system. Today, I understand that was God saving my life.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of trauma was experienced there. With my child abuse, I experienced child abuse. I experienced rape from the babysitter. It was some horrific things done to me when I was a child. It wasn't from my mother; it was from a babysitter.
I understand.
You know, and I'm dealing with that too. That's trauma.
Yes, it is.
Like growing up, I thought that I used to brag about it and say, "Boy,
yeah,
I got my first piece of PUSSY when I was 5 years old." I bragged about it, but I didn't understand how it affected my soul and my spirit, and how it's affecting me
today.
So,
Brian,
I spent a lot of time away, and when I wasn't incarcerated, I was in the treatment program, and when I wasn't in the treatment program, I was in the streets getting high.
Man, Brian.
God had his hand all over me.
Brian, listen to me, man. I didn't expect for you to say what you just said. I've told my woman, and I told my brothers years ago when I was a little kid, I was actually molested by the lady next door. Okay?
Right.
And she done some things to me that I never forgot.
Yeah.
And it felt good. Okay?
It did.
It felt good.
It did.
But it was molestation. You hear me?
Yeah.
And I was 4 or 5 years old. I should have never experienced that at 4 or 5 years old. And what make it so bad with me, when I told my brothers, they never believed me. But this lady that had done this to me, she was about 18 years old, between 18 and 20.
Was who did it to me.
And I was 4 or 5. But this lady was dying. And back in my hustling days, she walked in my building in King Kennedy to cop from us. Okay, yeah, because I used to be a hustler. Everybody know that. And you know what she said to me, Brian?
What?
She says, she went back to what she used to call me when I was little. She said, "Little Ricky."
And it brought all that back.
She said, "You know I'm dying of brain cancer." She says, "I got something I need to apologize to you about that happened a long time ago." And then I immediately looked up at my brothers and I told them, "I told y'all that happened." You know? But you know what I said? I said, "Linda, I forgave her."
Yeah, you got to.
I forgave, I did. But I told her, I said, "But you don't really owe me no apology." Because I was still, my mind wasn't all the way right yet. I said, "You just showed me the way." Well, she didn't show me the way, y'all. I wasn't showed the way. I was molested.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And it still affects me today, too.
Yeah.
You know, we search for that.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It still affects me today.
Me too.
We have a lot in common, man, for me to be a bit older. I ain't gonna say so much older. I ain't gonna tell my age, but a bit older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
man, we have such. I've never been to the penitentiary.
Thank God.
But I threw a whole lot of bricks.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Oh yeah. I threw a whole lot of bricks, man.
Yeah.
From the age of 13 till I was about 45 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I threw a whole lot of bricks at that penitentiary. But it was God watching over me too then, you know. Because if God wanted me to hit that penitentiary, I would have hit it. It was something that God had for me to do. And I think I'm doing it right now through my podcast, through my promotions. I gather people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think this is what God wanted me to do. And he didn't want me to see the penitentiary, man, because all of my friends, everybody around me, including my brothers, and I'm the youngest out of 9 boys and 1 girl. All of them have been to the penitentiary except for 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
you know, and myself.
I used
You
to
know.
be mad at myself because I wasted time.
Yeah.
I'm not mad anymore. That was God's grace and mercy on my
There
life.
you go.
So we're going to keep it moving.
There you go. Because I sum it up, and every time I speak at meetings, I always sum my lead up with this. I sum it up like the man in Shawshank Redemption. God allowed me to crawl through a whole tunnel of shit to bring me out clean on the other side.
How about that?
I've been clean ever since, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And only through the grace of God, like he said.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but after focusing on doing positive things and influencing others, you also added to your list of positive accommodations, okay? Yeah, accomplishments, okay? Whichever one. You obtain your barber license and you sit in your own barbershop right now, man. And you're also a DJ. You know, you spoke about that.
Yeah.
But it's not just a DJing for you, it's about helping others
Yeah,
and
it's
then
about bringing the
DJing.
people together. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You know. And this what we're doing right now, this didn't happen by osmosis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You placed that post on Facebook so I could see it, man.
Yeah.
You know, when I saw it and I read the list, going down that list, Brian, tears came to my eyes.
Really?
I say, man, yeah. And I know you're my personal friend.
Yeah,
It ain't like I just see you and speak.
Yeah.
We personal friends.
Yeah, for sure.
So it brought tears to my eyes because I never knew those things about you. Now I know even more about you, and I know that we've experienced a lot of the same things.
Yeah.
That would make this podcast, it makes it even better, man. You know.
I'm grateful. I'm
Man.
really grateful, Rick.
Yeah. You've overcome
I'm really grateful,
a multitude of things, but with whose help? My man.
I got a great partner, man, who helped me with this barbershop, man.
Mm-hmm.
I love you dearly. Sometimes I pinch myself and I don't.
Yeah.
It's-
You
I
wonder,
don't-
how did I get here, huh?
It still hasn't hit me yet, Rick.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
maybe it ain't supposed to. Maybe I'm just supposed to just
No.
keep going. Man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
But I'm grateful. I'm
No.
so grateful, Rick.
Because God never walked away from us, Brian.
Nah.
You know, like the footprints in the sand, man.
Yeah.
When we was thought he had gave up on us, that's when he picked us up and carried us,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know, we didn't know we were being carried. I didn't know I was being carried through that storm. Let me tell you something. If I had stayed out in the streets, I never would have found out that I had prostate cancer. Brian, I would be dead by now. 5 years after I got sober.
I was
Going-
struggling when I found out.
Wow. I got a brother that's just
I was struggling when
and
I found out.
Yeah.
And on top of that,
Yeah.
let me tell you this. I was about 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a church
Mm-hmm.
and I witnessed the preacher that blew away behind the podium. He got
Whoa.
shot 5 times.
Whoa.
He turned around, was getting ready to fire on the congregation, and they tackled him. I'm a kid. I see that.
Man.
You know I didn't believe in God no more after that, right?
Wow.
But guess what? I'm gonna tell you, God is so real, and He loves you. And there's nothing you can do about
Nothing
that.
you can do
He
about
loves
it.
you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling
Everybody. You just got to call on
you.
him.
I'm telling you.
He's
man.
just waiting, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm a living witness. He's a living
I
witness.
am too.
We sitting right here because of God and His grace and mercy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, check this out, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to Positive Street Talk. Brian, thank you, man.
Thank you for having
We're
me.
going to do this again. We
Yeah,
got a
for
lot
sure.
to talk about,
For sure,
okay?
man, yo. Thank
Hey,
you.
this is Rick Mo from Rick Mo Productions and Positive Street Talk with my buddy Brian Hickerson, signing off.